Today I have a short video I want to share at a 2010 with 105,000 miles. Okay, now this is Scion TC, and this engine here is applied to the RAV4, and the Camry. The RAV4 and the Camry, the RAV4 and the TC have the same mounts like this. Okay, the Camry had a different one. And people who own Camry and TC or RAV4 with this 2.4 or the 2AZ FE, okay, because it wants to make sure is okay. There you go. See here, 2010 right there. Okay. Now, low mileage. Already bad engine due to a person who owns this car is know only how to drive, okay, or because he or she does not know any better. Now if you own Toyota from, I would say, 2007 and up to 2015 maybe, with the 2.4 engine or maybe 2.5 engine. I'm not sure even current one they still have this issue here. Now this engine here is consumption oil pretty bad. The time that you do your oil change, your dipstick did not touch no oil. So likely people driving without oil, so that making this engine have to be replaced. Okay, so I already took the battery out and some of the air box here because I'm going to put another engine, which is I got this engine here. Hopefully this is a good engine. So not guarantee it, but hopefully it's good because all engine is pretty much oil consumption. So hopefully this person taking care of his or her engine before crash. So this is been hit, and I bought this engine nearly $2,000 because they don't have any good engine out there, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully that one's good engine, and it doesn't matter which one, you have to take care of your engine, not just run it without oil. Okay, so this is a lot low mileage than the one I bought, but hopefully that a lot more mileage is better than this low mileage engine. It still run, but it's knocking like crazy, tap in. So to rebuild it, I would say take too much time, so I just rather buy another engine, and hopefully I will give an instruction to the person who owned this car here, because the person who owned this car sold it to the person who brought the car to me. So because he told me he bought a good deal for 2010, so. And I told him it's not worth it because the engine consumption oil, and he said that, well, he will check oil, maybe like twice some month, so it will keep the engine running for a long time. Now if you have a Camry, RAV4 or TC or any Scion that have the 2.4, even Corolla have the 1.8, still have oil consumption. So like I have a video about Japanese and Honda engine consumption oil. The Honda Accord with the 2.4 also have consumption oil pretty bad too, and as bad as this right here. About same year, I'm not sure why, but Honda and Toyota have oil consumption on this year, and hopefully the new one now in they solving this problem. But all the 4-cylinder have pretty bad experience on Japanese 4-cylinder thing. The 6-cylinders, I haven't seen any oil consumption on the Toyota, but the Honda, I think it's a 2005 and 2006 model. I saw a couple that have a oil consumption, and I think one time I did a video on a Honda Odyssey that have too much oil. Remember, if you've been following me, and that engine also have too much oil because I told that person that, okay, your engine is consumption oil, you have to check. So every time he check, he already start engine, so he checked the distance, there's no oil, right? He keep adding, and then over, I think almost 3 or 4 quart, and the engine was blowing white smoke, blue smoke out, and kind of scary on that. So trust me, if you have this Camry 4-cylinder or Scion TC and RAV4, check your oil more consistently, because they are pretty bad on oil consumption. And also 2010 Corolla, like 2003, 4, 5 on a Corolla is pretty good engine, okay? But after that, oil consumption is pretty bad. All right, this short video is I go to switch a motor on this, and just give you guys a heads up that make sure you check your oil more consistent on this Toyota engine on it, if you don't want to do engine swap. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to tear down this motor out and put that motor in, okay? And I will do that video later. And help me subscribe, so you want to see this engine pull out, and I put another engine in, so you can waiting for this video upload. And hopefully in the end of this couple weeks, I can upload this in, or unless you already know how to do it. If you don't, just make sure to subscribe and click on the bell one, and whenever I load this video, you can see this, and you can follow instruction to do your. So this is a manual transmission. So if you're automatic, it's pretty much more simple than manual, because you don't have to do clutch resetting or anything like that. So this manual, you have to swap your flywheel. Like this one right here is automatic. Okay, I already took the flywheel out, but the difference is just flywheel and a flex plate and torque converter and clutch. That's all. But if automatic, then you don't have those to mess around with. Just pull out the torque converter out, and then you put it in. That's it. But on this manual transmission, you have to take out the clutch and then reset everything. Okay, so hopefully this video is not long enough, and make sure you hit the button, subscribe, and hit the ding bell, so you, whenever I upload this video to replace the engine here, and then you will see that. And also I have a Tundra engine, which is replaced engine on Tundra, and that will coming up pretty soon too. I just did the Sienna, so the Tundra is uploaded probably in a couple days. I'm still editing right now, but Tundra is the 2007, so apply to all the 2007 to 2020. I mean, yeah, on the 5.7, so it should be the same thing. All right, thank you for watching. You guys waiting for this engine to put on the YouTube. Okay, we'll see you guys next video. Bye bye now.